Multi-cloud. It's the buzzword on every CTO's lips, the holy grail for businesses chasing flexibility, cost savings, and freedom from vendor lock-in. The idea is simple, right? Spread your applications across multiple cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, and you gain the ultimate power. You're not tied to any single vendor's whims, price hikes, or outages. You have choice. You have sovereignty. Or do you? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and ask a tough question. Is multi-cloud delivering on its promise of digital sovereignty, or is it just a very convincing illusion? Let's start with the dream. The dream of multi-cloud is like having a key that opens every door. If one provider raises their prices, you simply move your workloads to another. If one has a massive outage, your services stay online, seamlessly failing over. You get to pick and choose the best services from each provider, maybe AWS for their machine learning tools, Google Cloud for their data analytics, and Azure for its enterprise integration. You're the master of your own digital destiny, a sovereign entity in the vast expanse of the cloud. It sounds perfect, almost too perfect, and that's usually when you need to start looking closer. The first crack in this perfect picture is complexity. Managing one cloud environment is already a significant challenge. Now, imagine juggling 2, 3, or even more. Each cloud has its own unique APIs, its own security models, its own billing structures, and its own set of tools. Your engineering team now needs to be experts in multiple ecosystems. Instead of a single, unified control plane, you're dealing with a fragmented mess. You need specialized tools just to manage the other tools. This doesn't sound like freedom. It sounds like an operational nightmare that can quickly spiral out of control, increasing costs and the risk of human error. Then there's the issue of data gravity. Data has mass. Once you start piling terabytes or petabytes of data into one cloud, moving it becomes incredibly difficult and expensive. Cloud providers know this. They make it easy and cheap to get your data in, but getting it out, that's where they hit you with egress fees. These fees can be so high that they effectively trap your data, making the idea of just moving a financial nonsense. So, while you might be able to move a stateless application, your core data, the lifeblood of your business, is anchored to a single provider. Your supposed sovereignty is chained down by data gravity. And let's talk about true application portability. For multi-cloud to work as advertised, your applications need to be completely cloud agnostic. This often means building on a layer of abstraction, like Kubernetes, but even then, you're not entirely free. Each cloud provider has its own managed Kubernetes service, with its own little tweaks and proprietary extensions. To get the best performance, you often end up using provider-specific features for networking, storage, or identity management. Before you know it, your portable application is tangled up in dependencies to a specific cloud, and you're right back where you started. Locked in. You haven't escaped the vendor prison. You've just built yourself a fancier cell with windows looking out at other prisons. So, what does this all mean? Am I saying multi-cloud is a lie? Not exactly. But the utopian vision of seamless portability and total vendor independence is often an illusion. True sovereignty isn't about using everyone. It's about having a deliberate, strategic approach. For some, a hybrid cloud strategy, combining a private cloud with a single public cloud, might offer more genuine control. For others, it might mean deeply committing to one provider to maximize expertise and efficiency, while having a well-defined exit strategy for critical components. The real key to sovereignty isn't just having multiple options. It's understanding the true costs and complexities of those options. It's about designing for exit from day one. It's about being realistic about data gravity and the stickiness of cloud-native services. Instead of chasing the multi-cloud mirage, perhaps the smarter path is to build a resilient, well-architected system on the platform that best suits your needs, while retaining the knowledge and the plan to move if you ever have to. The illusion of choice is powerful, but true power comes from making informed strategic decisions, not just collecting a portfolio of cloud logos.